Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Jackson. Morant is out there with Wells. Then it's MP. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Vassell, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor and standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do. Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary. They put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now trading away Desmond Bain hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Barnes passes to Fox. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Latrey hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that. So I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you, Kevin.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. So it's both teams making substitutions here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The 3 from MP connects from 3-point range. He's got 15.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wembanyama, a screen on Jerome. Here's Harper. Nelson, the big men in the league, didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best 3-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. MP is number 1.
Well, he has such a phenomenal touch from long range. For a player at any position, forget about just among the big men.
And the Spurs making a change here. Waters is checked in. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jerome. San Antonio again missing. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Kings. MP's shot is good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
McLaughlin, the pass to Wembanyama. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's MP. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
MP getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. Score. Substitutions here for the Grizzlies. MP's checked in for Edey, and Wells is subbed in for Santi Aldama. MP, that's for two, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. MP's got 24.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Fox and Castle are their guards. Luke Cornett is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Johnson in at the three. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words. Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Castle. 8 points his last outing. And the rejection by MP.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one's good, Morant.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And here's MP for three. Drops in the tray. MP's got 34.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Castle sets the screen for Johnson. No good on the three.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Shoots a fader. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 36.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Offline from the top of the key.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And that one's good. MP.
And this is why you gotta be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
And the rejection by Jackson. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic?
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Memphis Grizzlies.
When you have this.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies, they've got John Morant. Jackson is out there with MP. Then it's Jalen Wells. Now, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Three-pointer, Fox.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's MP. Again, Memphis.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back over to you guys.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's...
And another one!
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for fourth most 50-point games in NBA history. Castle, a three from Wembanyama, and it goes for the fifth time in 10 shots for him this game.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
MP left side. Fades back, and another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Wembanyama, left side. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
A different look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornett comes in for Harrison Barnes, and Keldon Johnson subbed in for Vassell. And here's MP for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 55.
MP looking solid from there.
Wembanyama outside. Johnson wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. MP inside. Wembanyama on him. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Taken away. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the dunk by MP.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with a dunk.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. That'll be game one of a 4-game road trip. Will it go? And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist on the night. MP outside. Good, he hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. A three from Wembanyama. Memphis has gotten the three ball working for them. In the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
Spurs have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Took him no time at all on that one. Castle's got his second bucket of the night.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
MP way outside, hits the three-point bomb.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside, Fox. And so it's MP making things happen for the Grizzlies. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Harper is out there with Fox, and it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Harper, no good. And for Memphis, their shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. They get it back. Again, what an avalanche!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Olynyk, a screen on Jerome. Jerome against Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Harper from the arc.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
And that one's good. MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Sohan. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. MP fires from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
A 3 from MP. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world, so there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Knocked away and stolen by MP. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Looking to get it going. Olynyk has the open look. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Here's MP, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
Fox finds Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. MP, no good. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And it goes down 2 points. And that's now 6 points for Keldon Johnson.
I love the confidence from Johnson. I want to see him continue taking these types of shots.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's the 3. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And here's Olynyk from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Bucket is good.
Well, he can really bully you in there. Olynyk is a tough assignment close to the basket.
The 3 from MP gets the three-pointer to fall.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Fires from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Back to Sohan. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot.